building an ark like the Arc de Triomphe.
Between that and this, we are looking at the playbook of somebody who is scared their power is dissipating. You should see the Arc de Triomphe as not a triumph of Napoleon, but instead a triumph against Napoleon. It is now in a site that is called the Place de Charles de Gaulle. So while it was started under an emperor, it was finished under a nation. And when we look at authoritarians picking building projects to pretend like they have power, you can also look at Hitler, whose arch never got completed. Also was really into renaming things, so that people started rethinking things. And I gotta say, when you start renaming things, it's a real tell that people are not thinking the way you want. I don't think that Department of Defense was something people were thinking about until they decided to change it to Department of War. Now we're all like, what do you really mean? I thought you were ending all the wars. Now, the board he hand chose did pick to change the name to the Donald Trump and Kennedy Memorial Center. But this is literally a memorial. This is like Donald Trump putting his name on someone else's tombstone. We're calling it the Trump-Lincoln Memorial. And there's a term called the Streisand effect. She basically sued a photographer, and people weren't really paying attention, but then once the suit came out, everyone was paying attention. And I do think things like putting up an arch, or arc, as they say, when you haven't actually won anything, or adding your name to things that just don't even make sense, only adds attention to how things are going. You're going to take a country that has some real economic woes, take some of that money and build an arch to what? You're going to add your name to a memorial while you're still ostensibly alive? For what? Attention isn't always good. And when you need to draw attention to you from something else, everyone starts really thinking a lot about what that something else is.